Yo, what up? What up? It's your boy Rush in the building. Getting ready to promote my side hustle. Rush Enterprise. If you're in the state of New Jersey, you need armed guards or unarmed guards. Just just hit me up on my business line. Today I got a special guest. He go by the name of Blerd Without Fear. Blerd Without Fear, man. Let the people know who you are. Give them your MO and let them know what you about.
Hey, what's going on, man? I appreciate you having me. My name's Blur Without Fear. You can call me Ernie. Yeah, I do videos about comics, most comic book related media, and just try and raise awareness about books and maybe kind of help enhance people's knowledge about comics, the comic industry, and just trying to start some good conversations.
Man, I'm a big fan of your work. I've been watching you for a while.
Mhm.
And my first question for you would be like, as a comic historian, what
Mhm.
was like the first comic book that drawed you to get into the whole comic book lane and learning about different comic characters as such?
Man, probably, man, honestly, the first. Man, there's a lot. But I tell you what, basically, starting out with comics, I kind of started with a lot of the same stuff other people probably had read, like like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, stuff like that. And eventually I got around to like X-Men and stuff of that nature. But the comics that actually like kind of really opened my eyes to what the what was possible was Milestone Media. When I was a kid, whew, man, I think I was probably about like 11 years old, maybe. I couldn't have been no more than 11. Um, and I remember first seeing Milestone Media comics, like characters like Static and Icon, Hardware, and Rocket. I saw them in it was a newspaper, a headline story, and it was I don't remember the exact headline, but it was basically something to effect of the new heroes. It was like it was like the new heroes taking over comics right now, or something along those lines, or whatever. But it was basically talking about, oh man, a black Superman, a black Iron Man, a black this, a black that, and I was like, oh man, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like that. And yeah, that kind of was for if I had to like chart out like where like my thirst for comics like really like hit a fever pitch, it was probably that.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. I'm a fan of Static Shock myself,
Mm,
and I actually used to watch the '90s show in the early '90s. So
mm,
yeah, I'm a fan of Milestone Media work. You know what I mean,
mm.
and like I want to get your opinion on President Superman. Like,
Okay.
do you think that's a relatable character that people could fall in love with?
I mean, yeah, I think so. Mostly just because I feel like if you can rock with Superman on any level, I think Calvin Ellis is a pretty easy Superman to get into, just because in a lot of respects he's not really like all that different from like main continuity Superman, but like the biggest difference being he has a little bit more swagger than what you would probably expect out of like Kal-El Superman, but also at the same time, you've got this guy who is, for better or worse, um modeled off of Barack Obama. So you've got that, and like a little bit of Muhammad Ali, and there's also some other elements that are in there as well, but like those are the two like biggest ones. So you have like two of these like black icons who kind of are the ingredient for that character. So I feel like if on some level, if you can get jiggy with any of that, then like I feel like he's a good enough character to really get into. If I had to point out like a black Superman that like I think would probably be a little bit easier, it would probably be Val Zod, just because Val Zod doesn't carry any real like baggage with him, outside of being derivative of Superman. But I like Calvin Ellis a lot. I like him a lot. I wish he was in more stuff.
Right. I mean, I like the character too, but I don't feel like he's relatable. I mean, like, not every kid gonna believe that, they could achieve of being a president of the United States. Like not every kid's gonna feel like they're relatable to that.
Well, I mean, they're also not gonna feel like they're like an alien either, from like a faraway planet.
Yeah, but the storyline of Kal-El, he actually integrated with, the styles of human culture on Earth, even though he's Kryptonian. I mean,
so did Calvin.
I mean,
I'm gonna help you out.
Yeah.
So Calvin Ellis, let's go ahead and kill one thing. So you can't say that Kal-El integrated with human society and that Calvin Ellis didn't, because he did. Like, he did.
No,
he was even raised.
Yeah,
he was even raised as a human, no differently. Here's the big difference. So Kal-El grew up with a Ma and Pa Kent. Calvin Ellis grew up with parents too. They just weren't Ma and Pa Kent, and he was raised with the same set of values. And if you have the two characters in the same room at the same time, and they have been in the same room at the same time, they act not too terribly far apart from one another. I mean, outside of the fact that it's just very obvious that Calvin Ellis is black, Superman is white. I mean, beyond that, there's not really a whole heap of a lot of difference.
I mean, okay, not in the sense of, him being an alien from Krypton and integrating with humans and all that. I'm coming from an aspect of him actually being a president of United. I think
it doesn't change anything.
To me, I don't feel like I can relate.
You don't think a black man can be president?
I'm not saying that a black man couldn't be president, but I'm just.
Do you think kids couldn't aspire? Black kids couldn't see a black president and aspire to be a black president themselves?
I mean, listen, man.
Because it sounds like that's what it sounds like to me.
It's just not relatable. You know what I mean? He's not as
relatable
as Clark Kent from growing up in Smallville. You know what I mean? Had a teenage crush on.
So you think Calvin Ellis didn't have teenage crushes? You think so? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I see where your issue is. Your issue is that Calvin didn't. We haven't seen the work of Calvin. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I feel like what you're saying makes no sense. Because you make it sound like Calvin hasn't had the same types of relationships or interactions with people. You make it sound like he just lives in the White House and doesn't like interact with people, like he just lives as a hermit, like he's Batman or something like that. That's what you make it sound like.
No, I'm just saying, like, my personal opinion, I can't relate to President Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, that's fair, but you were also saying you don't think anyone else can either. That was kind of where you let in. You were like making it sound like, well, I can't, so that means no one else can. Like that's kind of what it sounded like.
I mean, no, I don't. I'm not coming off like that. I'm just saying, like, I think the character's cool, but like,
I don't think this is going the way you thought it was going to go.
Right.
I don't think this is going. I mean, hey, look, I'm here. I'll talk about this with you, but I mean, I feel like I'm the worst person to have this conversation with for you.
No. This is good dialogue. I just think. Okay, with President Superman, right, when he going off his adventures dealing with those different characters, I think that's cool. You know what I mean? I think it's a dope, storyline, and it's interesting. But as far as like his other, his other, I guess,
what all president? Let me ask you this before you even say anything else. What other President Superman like stuff have you read? Have you read any comics with President Superman in it? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and kill that right there. What have you read? What have you read? Tell me what books with President Superman in it you've read.
I've read the one where he's been okay, like it's on the multiverse. He gathers
So
up
Multiversity. You've read
yeah,
Multiversity.
right, and he has
Okay,
a
he's
group
barely in it.
I mean,
I mean, look. Okay, okay. Here. Let's do this.
Hold on. Even though he barely not in it, but the comment is based on him though. Like
it's not his whole. It's not his entire comic. You know what Multiversity is, right?
Yeah.
Did you read it?
I've read it. Yeah.
So you know what it. So if I tell you what it's about, you're not going to be shocked or surprised.
Nah.
So Multiversity is about a bunch of characters. It's not just about President Superman. It's a story that literally spans the multiverse. President Superman, I'll be honest with you, he's barely a character in it. Now, if you wanted to say, oh, I read Justice League Incarnate, then I might have a different opinion about what you're saying. But honestly, I feel like you read one comic that he's barely in, and you're judging him based on that and not like a comic he's actually more in. I mean, hell, you would actually have done better if you said you had read the Peter Tomasi Superman, the one or two issues that he was into that. I would have been like, okay, maybe you do have some idea. But honestly, I feel like you don't really have a strong idea of who the character is. So I feel like it would be like me saying that, like, I think that, here, let's pick a random character. I think the Deadman is a weak character. But then you ask me what Deadman have I read, and I said, well, I haven't read any of his actual series or anything, but I mean, I just saw him that one time on, some random thing. Yeah. And then that's that. I like I said, we can have this conversation, but I'm be honest with you. It feels sus. It feels sus. But carry on. I'm here for it.
All right. My next question would be for you is, what's your thoughts on Blue Marvel? Like, do you think he's an incredible superhero? And if Marvel were to, make a film based on it, you think it's a possibility that it could sell out in the box office?
I think anything can sell at a box office if you market it correctly. I mean, Black Panther did. So, I mean, yeah, that's a $1 billion franchise. So, I mean, really, yeah. I think if anything done well, you can make $1 billion. I've seen shitty movies make $1 billion. But the thing I have is, let me ask you, before I say what I'm going to say, what are your thoughts on Blue Marvel?
I think he's a dope character. I think his ability.
I'm going to stop you right there. Why do you think, like, forget his powers. What about his personality tells you he's a great character?
He comes from humble beginnings. He's a college professor. He's real intellect.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You just described Calvin Ellis. You literally just described Calvin Ellis.
Nah,
you did. You did.
Man.
Yeah. Well, see, this also tells. See, now you just told yourself. You just told me you didn't read any. Like you just said, you only read like one little teensy weensy bit of Calvin Ellis. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Blue Marvel ain't in a lot of books. So, I mean, he had like one series, and he just had bit parts in everything else he's been in. He's been in not that many more comics than Calvin Ellis has. So let me put it like this. Let me put it like this. Yeah, they actually are. Because see, this is where I know you fucked up. So Calvin is also very intelligent. He's also a genius level. He is damn near as smart, if not as smart as Blue Marvel. A lot of like that's once again, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think you. I don't know. I don't think this is going the way you were hoping it would. But like, I'll answer your question about Blue Marvel. I think Blue Marvel's a good character. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of characters are. I think that if you actually use a character and actually put them at the forefront, you can make something happen. But Marvel doesn't do that. And I think if we wait on Marvel to hand us scraps of representation, I feel we've already lost the game. I mean, I'm also the first person who's going to sit up here and tell you that I think that, yeah, it's great when like Marvel and DC actually put their black characters at the front, center of things. But I'm also going to tell you that if you are waiting for them to give you that, you're a damn fool. And if you speculate on that, also a damn fool. So that's why I advocate for people to just make their own characters. We can still love these other characters, and God knows I do, but I also will tell people, let's try and be more adamant about propping up the characters that Marvel and DC don't own. So there you go.
Right. I mean, I think it, like, if they were to conjure up a decent storyline and put the right amount of money for budget to make the film, I think it could be an incredible film. I mean, on Blue Marvel, I think he's an interesting character, and like his, I don't know, I think it'll be dope.
Mm. I mean, yeah, I think like I said, anything done well, anything done. But here's the thing, though. I mean, you're asking also for the possibility of it not doing well, because look no further. Let me ask you this: what Black comic book character properties do you support?
As far as like what?
Marvel, DC, anything.
The Black characters, or
yes, yeah, Black characters.
Blue Marvel. I like Blue Marvel.
No, I'm talking about like the stuff that's come out like recently? Movies and TV shows.
Movies and TV shows. I mean, I haven't got around a chance to watch Ironheart. You
telling on yourself.
I've heard a lot of bad reviews about it, so like I haven't.
From where? From who? Because you like that. Go tell me from where and from who.
Oh man,
go ahead, tell yourself. Go ahead. Nah, tell the truth. Look, let me help you out. Let me help you out. I'm gonna tell you the same thing my granny used to tell me: tell the truth and shame the devil.
I'm telling you, I haven't.
I said who? Tell me who you've heard bad reviews for. And as soon as I asked that, you were like, like you. So tell me. Tell me.
Close friends of mine, they telling me it's trash. So you know what I mean.
Who are your close friends?
Man, I'm not putting their name out on the internet like that, man.
Now, okay, so let me ask you this. Do you listen to everything everyone tells you? Like, if someone tells you something, you just automatically just assume that y'all are psychically, emotionally, and socially entwined to the point that like they would have the exact same feelings about something that you do?
If more than one person telling me it's trash,
how many is more than one? How many? I want to ask what type of people. Because I mean, honestly, man, I feel like I'm about to say something. Yeah, man, look, I'm gonna apologize because I know I've been cussing on your channel. I don't know if that's your thing or not, but look, I'm gonna just say this and be honest, man, because the only people I've seen that don't like it are cook Negroes. So cook Negroes and racist white people. So I just got to ask, man, what type of people are you talking to?
Credible people, man.
Credible? Yeah, what kind of credit? Well, okay, so are these credible people? What else do they not like?
That's the only thing we came across on, man.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm gonna tell you this much. Prepare for that same energy. And also, okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up. So here's the thing. Do you know how the industry works? It's a yes or no. Just yes or no. Do you know how the industry works?
Enlighten me.
Okay, so do you know how studio executives, when they pitch a property, when they work on a property, if the property doesn't do well, guess what they do? They cancel it. But it doesn't matter why it didn't do well. Doesn't matter. So I feel like you got caught in the trap. You got caught in the trap that everyone else has been trying to lay, and honestly, it didn't work. So you said that it was bad? Ironheart was one of the most watched shows on streaming and was actually highly regarded by most people. So I feel like your friends, they're in the minority. And if it was not good, people would not be talking about it. And to that point, I can do this all day. To that point, I'm going to tell you, if you would just listen to whatever friends you have who claim that it was so bad, then you would do the same thing for Blue Marvel. Or other people would do the same thing to Blue Marvel. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think you really want a Blue Marvel movie. I actually really don't think you do. Because if you got it, if one of your friends is like, man, Blue Marvel movie was trash, you just ain't gonna, engage with it for yourself and make your own opinion about it. See, that's the problem with folks. People are too busy trying to have other people form opinions for them so they don't have to form one themselves. I say stop doing that. Engage with it. You never know. You might like it. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you won't support Ironheart, or God help you, you won't support Wonder Man, then you don't deserve a Blue Marvel. You don't deserve Blue Marvel.
Listen, I didn't say.
Honestly, if you won't support Captain Marvel, you don't deserve a Blue Marvel movie. I'm just going to put it on you like that because, that's just facts. But yeah, I think that a Blue Marvel movie, would it be good? Probably. If it got the right director, the right writer, the right cast and crew, all that stuff, got marketed correctly, yeah, I think it can make $1 billion. I think it can make $2, $3, $4, $5 billion. But that's any movie. So I don't know. Would you go watch it? Would you go watch a Blue Marvel movie, or would you let your friends talk you out of it?
No, I would go watch it.
You would let them talk you out of it. You let them talk you out of it. Nah. Wait. So why'd you let your friends talk you so quickly out of Ironheart?
Listen, like, I got a crazy schedule, so I'm just not going to make it a priority to watch. But from speaking to you now,
I think I know why. I think carry on. No,
just have this conversation with you.
You ain't gonna watch it. You ain't gonna watch it. You ain't gonna watch it. Look, hey, it's okay, man. You ain't got to watch it because I told you to. But anyway, carry on. What else you got for me?
My next question is who's your top 5 Marvel characters?
Well, it's funny you say that. So, top 5, dead or alive. It just Marvel. So that would be Storm, Black Panther, Moon Knight, Daredevil, Monica Rambeau. Not in that order.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Top 5, man.
All right. I mean, well, okay. Tell me yours. Tell me yours so I can criticize yours. Give me 5. Give me 5 right now. Top of the dome.
Man,
top of the dome.
Magneto, Professor X, Captain America.
Trash.
What? Yo,
trash. You got Xavier. Your top 5. Dude, you're a sick Negro. You are a sick Negro. I'm sorry, man.
Hold on.
Oh man, no. You lost me at Xavier. Anything you say after you said Xavier was the second name that came out your mouth. Oh man, you are a sick Negro.
No, first of all,
oh man,
Omega level mutant, man. Come on, man. How you going?
What the fuck does an Omega level mutant got to do with it?
That means he got godlike type of abilities.
So wait. So you're okay with a pedophile? You're okay with a pedophile grooming, enslaved an artificial intelligence, a sentient artificial intelligence, literally lied to one of his star pupils that he had a third brother and wiped his memory of them. He's a terrible father, mind you. He has 2 children that everyone actually knows about, and he's terrible to both of them. And he's a shitty husband. So basically, you're like, man, nah, I see myself in that. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? 'Cause you only focusing on the powers. I'm talking about, when I talk about my favorite characters, I'm talking about not just their powers. I'm talking about the stories they've been a part of, their personalities. You just seem like what was the first thing that came in your mouth? Powers. Do you know how many more people are more powerful than Charles Xavier? Do you know there are telepaths more powerful than Charles Xavier? If that's the criteria, then Kid Omega. I sound like a hater because I called out that Charles Xavier is a pedophile. Oh my God, you are a sick Negro. You are a sick Negro. Oh my God. No, sick, sick. Woo, boy, God damn, I feel bad for you. My man said pedophile. Charles, I wish I could have relations with Jean Grey when she was a teenager Xavier. Wow, man. Ooh, okay, all right. Man, I guess that's how you was raised. Damn. So what else you got for me? What else you got for me? You said Magneto. You said Magneto and Charles, pedophile Xavier. Who else you got? What other problematic people you got on your top 5? Go ahead, tell them.
Yo, Captain America.
Okay, wait. Which one?
What do you mean, which one? Steve Rogers, man.
Oh, you act like there's only one Captain America. Goddamn. Oh, okay, so I now know what channel I'm on. Okay, cool. I know what channel I'm on now. Okay. We can act accordingly now. Now. Hold. Okay, cool. I'm on the right setting now. I'm going to bring the direct right amount of energy for you. Let's go. What's up?
I gave you my
that's 3. Give me that was 3. Give me 2. Give me 2 more.
2 more? I'm gonna have to go.
Wait, you said Magneto, pedophile Xavier, Professor Pedo. You said Captain America, Steve Rogers. That's 3. So give me 2 more.
Yo, you wilding right now, but
nah, I'm not wild. I'm being me.
I'm gonna go with Thanos, and my last one is Wolverine.
Man, you got like a basic ass fucking top 5, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nah, man, my top 5 was smoking top 5, man. What are you talking about, man?
Wait. So so this is how I know. This is how I know you're not really like an actual comics reader. This is how I know. I'm gonna tell you why. You only focus on power. You're not even thinking about these characters' personalities. You're just like, oh, man, that guy has a cool power. That's all you think about. See, when I think about my favorite characters, I think about more than just power. I think about the shit that actually makes them who they are. Powers are like, yeah, that brings you in the door, but it's not why you stay reading the character. I mean, unless you only look at the pretty pictures, which I'm be honest with you, man. It sounds like that's all you really do is look at the pictures. But my top 5, I don't like them because they're powerful. I like them because they're actually interesting characters. They're not like pieces of shit. They're not pedos, groomers. They're not they're not people who abandon their children or believe in slavery or believe in genocide. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool. I mean, I'm glad you like your top 5, but I'm not gonna lie, you have the same basic ass top 5 that like most people I know who don't actually read comics have.
My top 5 was smoke your top 5.
You talking, and see, this is the thing, this is how I know. You keep telling, like, you think that you're cooking, but like, really all you're doing is showing me how cooked you are, because I'm not talking about power levels. I'm not talking about power levels. I'm talking about characters who are actually, I mean, look, it's cool. Right now, the handful of people who are watching us right now, what few actually are, they are probably people who are here because I told them to come here, and they're probably laughing at you. Out of the 3 people that are here, that's cool. But, I mean, I don't care about whether or not your favorite characters can smoke my favorite characters. What I care about is, are these characters in? I mean, you can roll your eyes all the fuck you want, but I mean, at the end of the day, my nigga, you don't have a good top 5. Your top 5 is boring. It's vanilla. You have the same top 5. No, I'm not. I'm talking my normal. This is me. You say you follow me, you don't follow me. You brought me on here to talk some bullshit. You thought this was gonna be sweet. And I kind of clocked you like as soon as you opened up. So I'm giving you the energy that I think you wanted me to give you. I think that's what you wanted. You know, how long have you been watching me? Real talk. Actually watching me. Not just like being aware of my existence, but actually watching me.
I've been watching your channel for a while, man.
A while? Okay, you don't have an actual answer. Cool. So here's the thing. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put you on game about something. One, I call out sick Negroes the second I see them. Just because we skin folk don't mean we kinfolk. There's a reason why you don't let some people back in the juke joint when they walk out. I don't know if you've seen the movie Sinners. You probably didn't go see it because someone told you it was bad. But I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. You giving me that energy. You kind of letting me know you one of them young Ripper niggas is kind of what you're telling me. You giving me young Ripper vibes. like, are you sure? Are you? Huh?
The salt and pepper, man. What do you mean young? I mean, you're talking crazy, man.
So you don't know? I mean, I'm saying you sound like young Ripper. I mean, you can try and pretend you don't know who he is, but if you know who I am, I'm pretty sure you know who he is. Like, you sure you ain't one of them Rippaverse Comics Gate, QAnon, 4chan, Snyder Cut motherfuckers?
I mean, get to the point, man. What you mean by that?
You are funny. You're a funny dude. Anyway, ask me your next question so we can get this over with.
All right. What's your thoughts on if DC were to get a decent budget to make Static Shock a hit movie? Like,
They can't.
What would it take for it to become a hit film?
It would take them actually having the rights to Static Shock. Or Static. His name is just Static. The show is called Static Shock.
All right. My next question for you would be: What's your thoughts on Savitar? Do you think Savitar is an incredible supervillain? And if so, what would you rate him from a scale from 1 to 10?
Savitar? Wow, that's a deep cut. Jesus. Savitar, trash. Straight trash. Worst season of Flash ever.
Would you care to give us the breakdown on why he's trash?
I mean, not interesting. Not an interesting character. No nuance. No gravitas. And probably one of the worst reveals in the history of CW superhero television.
All right, man. Interview's over, man. Yo, thank you so much for coming through, man. I appreciate you.
No problem. You're good.
Any last words for my peoples out here?
Man, don't be sick.
All right, man. You heard it here first on the Labudo Network, man. It's your boy Rush getting ready to sign out. Seek wisdom, practice humility, and always remain sucker free. You heard? I'm out. 1.